Hi guys and welcome to Bomb Anime.
It's your girl Ruka.
And Big Boy Summer here, bringing you I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm related skills. Hot or not?
Creativity. Al gets the opportunity to merge all of his skills together and become loved by nature, which is typically a trait of like wood elves, dryads, those types of creatures that are typically one with nature. So it's actually interesting to see a normal human get a trait like this, and this is after he maxes out all of his skills, and it turns out that he ends up with higher stats than even very strong people. They actually broke it down for us where normal people have stats around 50, adventurers are around 130, knights are around 600 I think it was, and then you've got like your real great heroes like the hero, that's like 1,000, and this dude's out here, what was his?
5,000 with a 78,000 attack power.
Right, you heard it here first.
Bob, it was weird. Like what? Looking at the stats, I was like, wait, what? So in terms of creativity, look, I kind of sort of imagine like in the boardroom when they were pitching this idea, guys, an OP character has been done to death. How do we revitalize this? Ooh, I know. Let's pick a farmer. Go on. A farmer that is really strong. Go on. And is loved by nature. Love it. Run with it. And that's literally how it went. Because the concept is weird.
Entertainment. So here we have a character, Al, who is literally just trying to live his life. He does tend to intervene when he can, but he approaches it kind of like he's just giving it a try, like, maybe. He never really seems to expect anything to really work, which is understandable because at this point he's only just merged all of these skills together and has not tested them out at all. In fact, the first time he tests it out is when he is riding along in a carriage, sees a massive dragon in the sky and says, I just need to distract this dragon for 1 second, let me just throw my carrot at it. And instead he explodes it. Like, come on! The carrot comes back unscathed like a boomerang. It's just unbelievable. Al doesn't believe it. We don't believe it. But still, it's happening.
So we did an anime we'd like to see this fall season. If you haven't seen that episode, I do suggest you watch it. We've got lots of recommendations. And in that episode, I said Al did what with the carrot? And Ruka can't stop laughing about it. Now,
still hear it in my head.
Now, this is what I saw in one of the trailers that I watched, and so it's actually hilarious to see it in the first episode. Bro, my guy exploded a dragon with a carrot. Now, guys, certain people do other things with carrots, but exploding a dragon, eat them. Ruka.
Yes, obviously.
Wow.
What else would you do?
What else would you do? Yeah, my guy exploded a dragon with them. You know what? Keep your mind out of the gutter. And seeing it just beggars belief. He's loved by nature. Now, I'm hoping that throughout the anime, we're going to see what exactly that means.
For the record.
For the record. Carrot lover.
You made it sound very ambiguous.
I don't know what else you do with carrots, though.
I think you knew the design effect from the very first time you said it.
What is it exactly that you thought I meant, Ruka? Please, let our audience know. Guys, if you want to let me know what people can do with a carrot, let me know.
I quit. I cannot do this anymore. I'm sorry. I thought that I was signing up for a professional environment. Okay, character development. So, I'm just going to talk about two characters. That would be Al. He's like one of those people who love animals more than people's lives, but with fruits and vegetables. It's bizarre. He tries the farm life, but can't seem to stop interfering in things he knows will cause him trouble. He does try to make his fast getaways, but he's not exactly subtle. I mean, first of all, he left his carriage tracks, and also he was seen by the hero, so they knew exactly where to follow. He tried to run away from the princess, but of course, she's already seen his face. And then he re-intervenes again, so it's just obvious that this guy is not going to be able to catch a break because he does not want anything to interfere with his logistics of selling his fruits and vegetables. Oh guys, did you think he was concerned with human life? No! And Fal-Ys. This is the most ungrateful character of 2022. My God. I have never seen someone so entitled that they think that when someone comes and saves your life and protects you from being kidnapped and saves your dad's life, and saves your whole kingdom, that they need to owe you a favor. And your reward that you're going to reward them with is barren wasteland. Like, bro, she even giggled in the end like it wasn't a mistake. Wow.
Okay, I want to talk about two characters. So I want to talk about Al and the King. So I'll start off with the King. Are you stupid, bro? You made a deal with demons. That's your first mistake. But okay, in order to stop hostilities, you brokered your deal. Then you treat him with benevolence. Okay, in order to have respect, you give him a little bit of a push-up or a pump-up to help him out. But you're not planning in the background just in case they backstab you. These are demons. You're not building an army strong enough to deal with them. These are demons. You were in all-out war with them. What were you thinking? What, you thought your hero was going to live forever? These are demons. My guy, you're a terrible king. The second character I want to talk about is Al. Al has a one-track mind. His steadfast focus on fruits and veg is unrivaled, and I love it. Look, I need characters like this sometimes. They don't care about anything else except for their obsession, and sometimes it creates great comedy gold. The amount of times that we see his mentality, oh my days, if I don't kill these monsters, they're going to destroy the city that I trade my vegetables with, and so therefore I must intervene. I love it, and I'm here for it, and I think that Al is a funny character in that sense.
World building. So this world is shambles to me. There's a disaster every second. This is obviously intentional because the demons have this plan to cause a bunch of different mini disasters in the kingdom so that when they come and take over it will be much easier. It's pretty obvious. But it makes me feel that the royalty are completely incompetent because they've signed a peace treaty between them and basically hell. And just like Big Boy Sama was saying, everybody knows you cannot trust demons. Like, this is so ridiculous. So you signed this treaty when you had an opportunity to just wipe them out. Why not wipe them out? What world is this? You know what? I'm on what Al's on.
Vegetables are better than people. So for me, in terms of world building, I like the fact that everyone knows that you can do RPG sort of stuff. So no one is, ignorant to the fact that you can have your skill card and your status shown and this, that, and the other. I really do like that. But what got me was he went to the gate first and had to show his status or his card or whatever, and they didn't see that he was 5,000.
It's different, isn't it? It was an ID card to see that he was allowed to get into the capital.
Yeah, Ruka's right. It was an ID card, so I'm incorrect in that. But still, if the princess is telling you show me your status and you don't do it, how are you not in jail?
He ran off.
I mean, who's gonna check you? To be fair, you have got 5,000, but do you know what I mean? Like, how did the guards not just try and handcuff him and then get duppied? I thought that was gonna go different. I like the way it went. I'm just saying. But this world is your typical RPG world. You can tell that it's very heavily based in game technology and game laws, and he broke the system basically.
Poor execution. So here, the plot seems to be appearing that Al wants to become this farmer, but now that the royalty are aware of his skills, they want him to work for them. They've also forced him to sign up to the guild and to also run missions for them when they ask. So we already have started to see the plot develop in this episode Of course, more things are going to happen because we already know that the demons are a thing that exists in this world, and not all of them are very happy about this peace treaty and about how things stand.
So the only plot that Al is really wanting to deal with is his plot of land that he has in his fields. And now that he's been given 33,000 acres of land that is barren land, I know it seems like a little bit of a rip-off, which it is, totally is. The princess knew what she was doing. However, it does make sense that if he wants to be the best farmer in the world, if he can bring a wasteland into an oasis, it might improve his skills. And it might be, you know, something that comes up later on where he's increasing his skills by toiling with this land that seems unworkable.
To the verdict, creativity, hot or not?
I think it's a hot. The concept of having a farmer be OP is really cool.
It's also hot from me. It's obviously a very creative concept. Entertainment, hot or not?
I was very entertained. It didn't seem like a long episode, and literally, I don't think a lot happened here, but I'm waiting to see more, so it's a hot.
Al made me laugh. I enjoyed watching him when he was on the screen and his quirky little personality. For me, he kind of carried the anime. Character development, hot or not?
Unfortunately, it's a not for me because I feel like I only got one-dimensional characters. It would have been nice to see a little bit of depth, but you can't have everything.
I'm going to give this one a hot, but it's on the softer side. I do think that they did enough for me to understand the type of character that Al is. Also, the princess and Testa, although both of these characters were not massively into it, and including as well Cedric, who was the imposter demon that was in the anime. He was the one pretending to be the military advisor, but he was actually a demon.
His name was Cecil.
Ugh, whatever. They also did character development. Close enough. If you can mess up titles every time, I can surely get a character's name wrong once. Okay, let's move on. World building, hot or not?
I'm gonna give it a not. I mean, it wasn't fantastic. Literally, it wasn't the world building I was watching this for.
I think that they built the world quite normally. I mean, we know they have guilds. We know that they have different types of monsters, including demons from other worlds. And we know that the royalty are quite incompetent but loved. I think that they did a good job, a good enough job for them to get a hot on this section. Plot execution, hot or not?
I'm actually going to give it a hot, and it's weird for me, but because it's such a basic anime in that sense, they didn't have to do much, and they did enough.
I'm also going to give this a hot. Do I think that this is going to be the best anime of the year? No, but I do think it's going to be a good watch. I think I'm going to enjoy watching the entire series, so I'm going to give it 5 hots. Big Boy Sama gave it 3 hots, and there you have it. Let us know what you thought about the episode yourselves in the comments.
And don't forget to DM us or check out our Bomb Anime Insta on Instagram.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And if you made it this far, we do really appreciate you.
Peace.